Today in our 2007 GMC Acadia, we will be having a look at and installing the CURT Class 3 Trailer Hitch Receiver, part number 13424. All right, here's what our hitch looks like installed. You'll notice it fits in nicely in the pocket where our factory door was that would cover up the factory hitch. It's tucked up nice behind our fascia as well. So when we're loading cargo into our hatch, we don't have to worry about running our shin into the back of the receiver. Now at the end of our receiver, we have this nice collar that's welded on to give us a nice finished look and to give ourselves a little bit more durability inside the receiver. Welded on to the bottom of the frame of the hitch and the receiver opening is our safety chain plate here. It's an angular plate design. The opening on our safety chain plate is fairly large, so we shouldn't have much of a problem, if any, hooking our safety chain hooks onto them. On the side of our receiver here, you'll find our industry standard 5/8 of an inch diameter hitch pin hole to secure any of our hitch mounted accessories. This hitch features a 500-pound max gross tongue weight rating, which is the amount forcing down, and a 5,000-pound max gross trailer weight rating, which is the amount it can pull. It does support the ability to use weight distribution on your trailer, and if you have that set up, your max gross tongue weight rating increases to 600 pounds and your max gross trailer weight rating increases to 6,000 pounds. You'll want to consult with the owner's manual of your Acadia and not exceed the rated tow capacities of the vehicle or the hitch itself. Now what I like about this hitch compared to others on the market is how clean of a look it gives us once it's installed in the vehicle. It does give the appearance of having a factory hitch, which is something our customers like because it doesn't take away from the nice design styling of the vehicle. Now for a few measurements to better assist you in choosing any hitch mounted accessory you may need, such as a ball mount, bike rack, or a cargo carrier. You're looking at about 18 inches from the ground to the top of the 2-inch receiver opening, and about 5 inches from the center of the hitch pin hole to the rearmost part of the fascia. Now that we've gone over some features, we'll show you how to get it installed. Okay, underneath our vehicle, at the very center section of our rear fascia, we have a door here that we can remove. This is where our receiver will sit through our hitch. We'll just twist these 2 knobs on each side, and it comes right down. Okay, now our vehicle has dual exhaust, and what that means is we have a muffler on each side of the vehicle, and on each side of each muffler, we find an exhaust hanger. We need to remove these hangers so to lower our exhaust. We will spray them with some spray lubricant so they slide off a little bit easier. And our exhaust hangers, we can get these off a couple different ways. We can use a pry bar or a pair of channel lock pliers. Now it's always a good idea to clean out your weld nuts before you install your hitch. Now in our vehicle, we do have 2 weld nuts here at the very center. Some vehicles don't have that and you'll have to fish wire in hardware, but since ours has the weld nuts, we'll be using the bolts. To clean them out, spray some lubricant in there, use a pipe brush. We have these available on our website as part number 814092. However, in some instances, like ours, if there's a lot of rust buildup inside of there, you'll actually need to use a tap, which you can get at your local hardware store. Just make sure you get one that's the same thread pitch as the bolts, because the bolts are designed to work with the vehicle. All right, in addition to these 2 weld nuts here that we've already cleaned out, we have 4 more weld nuts that hold our hitch in place. 2 on each frame rail. We'll go over to our passenger side. You see the 2 here. You'll notice we've already cleaned these out so that we can easily get our bolts in and out. And we have 2 more just like these over on our driver's side. Now our hitch will be held in place with 6 identical bolts and conical tooth washers. The washer slides onto the bolt and the teeth will face away from the bolt head towards the hitch. Now we'll get an extra set of hands, raise the hitch in a position and secure it with the hardware. So we'll slide our hitch up and over our exhaust, and we'll secure it with our hardware. Use a 19mm socket now to snug up our bolts. And now we'll torque down all of our bolts to the amount specified in the instructions. And now we'll raise our exhaust back up with our hitch torque to spec. And that completes our look at and installation of the CURT Class 3 Trailer Hitch Receiver, part number 13424 on our 2007 GMC Acadia.